Hey, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Thank you so much. This is I've never done a show like this, like a charity show like this. This is really cool. I'm really excited. It's a little weird. I was in the back room just listening to, I don't know who was up here, just catching pieces of their story, and it was just like traumatic but so moving. And now I have to come up here and do 15 minutes of diarrhea jokes. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Some things are happening in my life. I recently upgraded my house into a smart home. So I got an Asian roommate. Okay. My dad's birthday is coming up, you guys. So I bought him a white noise machine. It's an iPod that only plays Dave Mathews Band. So it'll be a good time. I had a threesome recently. Threesomes are so awkward for me because I don't know the etiquette, right? It's like, do I stare at the dude? Or do I stare at the other dude? You know, it's a real catch-22. I got into day trading recently. If you guys aren't familiar with day trading, it's where in the same day you buy and then sell Dayquil to high schoolers. Pretty good side gig. I'm making a killing so far. 3 killings to be exact. I was hanging out with my girlfriend the other day, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with my belly button, but it has a little skin flap on top, and it's very sensitive. So she likes to tickle it and call it my tummy clip. And I was like, please God, don't call it that again. And she's like, no, it's cute, like the Pillsbury douchebag. We were having sex. She was on top because I'm an ally. And then she just looks at me in the ass and goes, yeah, rub your tummy clip for me. And it's like, I don't know what was more degrading, that she said that or that he instantly came. Been glad to be not dating anymore. I dated a girl for a while. I was really into calling men daddy. You know, and I think it's disgusting. So after a few times, I had to tell her, I was like, it's gross, it's misogynistic, and I'm really into it now. Please don't stop. She texted me, she's like, come over. I was like, I can't, I'm working. She goes, why do you work so much? And I go, because daddy gotta pay the bills. And she's like, oh, can daddy pay my bills? I was like, I don't know, daddy's gonna make me work for it. And have you ever sent a text? And she's like, I hate who I am now. That's... And she responded with a naked picture, so then I co-signed for her apartment. The worst part about it is, like, I'm not even financially well myself, right? Like, I might be the world's first sugar daddy that still lives with his parents. You know? If I'm trying to cultivate now, it's more of a sugar uncle, right? That's like, I'll buy you ice cream, but I'm not going to pay off your student loans. It's not as sexy though, because if a girl wants to call you daddy, some people are into that. If she wants to call you uncle, there's some unresolved trauma there that should really be addressed. I'm a good person though, Daddy's a good person. I've never sent a dick pic, but I have received multiple. Just woke up one morning to 14 pictures from a dude who I went to high school with. And as a woman, that's terrifying. But as a guy, I was kind of flattered, you know? So I tried to let him down easy, and he sent 7 videos, and I didn't watch all of them, you know? Well, I watched enough to like, I wasn't interested, right? So I told him, he's like, oh yeah, I just jerked off to a picture of you. I was like, okay, that's disgusting. Which picture? Because I'm not gay, but I love compliments, you know? What? We'll get to that. Don't worry about it. We'll get to that. Okay, I do think that the whole Bud Light with Kid Rock thing was weird. That he's so against it. Because Kid Rock looks like a trans woman. I'm sorry, but that's just... So, whatever. That's cool. I'm gonna just move on. I don't really want to talk to you. I I got into some board games over the pandemic. I don't know if you guys. Round of applause if you ever played the board game Risk. Okay. Fun fact, it's called Risk because when you play it, there's a very small percentage chance of actually having fun. Basically, you just roll dice for 6 hours, and then the winner is decided once someone threatens physical violence. You know, it's a bad game too, because one of the things you can do is by choice invade Quebec, Canada, as if that's not the most useless decision anyone's ever made. Just like, General, we own Quebec, what are we going to do? We're going to mine it for all its natural resources. Hypothermia and casual racism. This is going to be very useful to us in this war. If you look on the side of the box too of Risk, it says recommended ages 8 and up. Just like, what psychopath approved that? Right? You know what children love? Trench warfare. Let's get it out there. That's fun. The worst board game I ever played though was Twister with my stepdad. It grows on you though, right? Because by the end of it, we were making up our own rules, right? Like right hand, left eye. That's cool. I don't know where that guy went, I'm glad he's gone. Had a job interview recently, and I hate job interviews because you can't be honest, right? They're like, what's your biggest weakness? Well, I'm really bad at my current job, so probably that. They're like, what would you say is your greatest strength? And I didn't know what to say, so I just said gaslighting. Like, you just say gaslighting? I was like, no, you idiot, that's not what I said. So you can't keep an employee, you never listen, you know? Like, I don't think we're gonna offer you this job. Like, we already did, so I work here. We need a lot of job interviews. It's because I have a really good resume. I'll give you guys my life hack. What I do is I figure out who's gonna be interviewing me, and then I tailor my resume to them, right? So like this one time, found out the dude was gonna be interviewing me, and so for my contact information, instead of my home address, I put his home address. And then instead of my phone number, it was the phone number of where his wife works. And then my email was just his social security number at yahoo.com. So it works pretty well. I had Detroit-style pizza for the first time recently. Detroit-style pizza, if you never had it, it's a type of pizza where it's made by a convicted felon. That's why it's called Detroit-style. Yeah. It costs however much you have on you at that time. It is not worth it. Took one of those online Harry Potter quizzes. I don't know if you guys have taken those. It's the one where it asks you a bunch of personal questions, and then if you get all the way through, you find out that you probably have autism. I'm a Slytherin, which means I'm cunning, ambitious, and sensitive to loud noises. I'm gonna drink my beer, and I'm gonna love every sip of it, sir. Thank you guys. One more time for everything that's going on here.
If only you loved the kitchen and herbology.
Oh my God. Can you?
Obviously you don't love 420.
I know this is like a suicide prevention, but I really wish you would just kill yourself.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. That's fun. Cool. That was interesting. I went to Vegas recently. I don't know if you guys have been to Vegas. My favorite part about Vegas is you can bet on anything, right? Like I found out you can bet on craps. When I was there, I did that. I bet on craps. Yeah, I bet that there would be corn in the craps. But it was mostly just blood. Yeah. The dude next to me put it all on red. He was very excited. I saw the Elvis movie recently. I don't know if you guys have seen that. My favorite part is at the very end, when it's just a close-up of Elvis, and he goes, oh man, I gotta take a shit. That's back-to-back poop jokes. I hope we're okay with that. Casper, that's fun. Cool, I am drinking Bud Light, that's fun. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I'm very progressive. I'm a really big feminist. I'm 6'3". Really big feminist. I'm 6'3". Some men treat women like objects. right? But not me. You know, I treat objects like women. Isn't that right, ma'am? All right, that's enough out of you. I'm kidding, guys. I'm actually 6'4". That's what it says on my Bumble profile. That's a dating app where women have to message first. And I like using Bumble because it gives women the illusion of power. And I think that's really cool because I'm a big feminist. I'm 6'5". Thank you, guys. I was having sex with my girlfriend the other day. You guys ever have sex with my girlfriend? Cool. So she likes to listen to music while we're having sex, but she doesn't have Spotify Premium. Sometimes we'll get advertisements during it. I don't know if you've ever come to an AutoZone commercial, but it is life-changing, right? Because now I can only finish during AutoZone commercials. I'll give you an example. Just last week I was hooking up with her, doing my signature moves, right? When she leans in and goes, "You ready to get in the zone?" I'm like, "I just came." We were wrapping things up. She was about to climax, and so she's getting into it. She starts to go, O'Reilly. The last part's actually not true. She didn't finish. Got a few more jokes for you guys. Moving on. I saw in the news recently there was a politician accused of being racist, and they had a very weird response. They go, "I'm not racist. I don't have a racist bone in my body." I think it's such a weird response because it makes me think of what a racist bone would look like. Right? Like, you get your x-ray back, doctor's like, "Well, here's the problem. Your shoulder hates immigrants." I just think it's a little conceited to think that you don't have any racist bones, right? Like, I'm not racist, but I probably have at least 3 racist bones in me. You know, just based off the fact that I have 200 of them. They're all white, you know, so there's gonna be a few outliers in there, right? I don't think it's a coincidence my clavicle hurts around my roommate now. I'm really happy to be doing a charity show. I like to think of myself as a very generous person. Like last week, I actually tried donating blood, and they actually wouldn't let me because it wasn't mine. And I realized now that's kind of a big no-no, right? By the way, the guy at the Goodwill was kind of a dick about it, you know? Because I pull up with a bag of mostly fresh blood, and I'm like, "Hey man, this is a donation." And he's like, "No, this is evidence." I was like, "Yeah, evidence of how much I care." All right, hey guys, thank you so much. One more time, please.